For some reason, even though it's only 12 o'clock, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and record this. Probably won't be able to write much more anyway. 242 words. 170 were in two different songs. More one song than the other, because one was just 4 lines, I think. Yeah, while the other was a whole first verse and chorus. The book about songwriting, which I finished another section of it. Emily has a few more left, but they're really big ones. Anyway, I feel like it should give you writing assignments, which apparently one of the sections coming up is absolutely huge, and it just has these 10 really big writing assignments. So, I'm actually looking forward to that. Though the next one's called Writing with the Whole Side of the Brain. That sounds just fascinating to me. I'm looking forward to it too. But, at the end of each chapter, I feel like it should be telling me to write a song out of the information I've recently learned. And since it doesn't, I just give myself that assignment each time. So the first verse and chorus is for that song, which I was hoping to pick it up later in the day, but I've read over my chorus over and over again. One time that I had to leave, and I came back to it, I couldn't remember my tune, so I just gave up. Another time I came back to it, and I think I remembered it. It doesn't quite sound right. I just read over it and over and over again. All I learned was that I'm not doing this right now. 85 words on two different poems. I'm not sure if that was a good segue or a bad one. I just stopped talking about one thing and started another thing. Okay, so 85 words in two different poems, both I put up on Twitter, not for my book. I kind of took, like, I think this is kind of like a day off from my book of inspirational poetry since I made my minimum deadline yesterday. It just felt like I need just a quick break. So, anyway, to the poems. I really liked both of them. They were completely different. When I wrote the one, longer one, I was thinking it was one of my best poems, but a lot of my poems I think is the best one I've written so far. And then an hour later, I'm not so sure that I like it so much. Maybe not. Next day. Oh, this is the best poem I've written so far. I'm not actually sure I'm getting better that fast. That everyone is better than the last. Or if I just think that every time. There's some I don't really like that much and don't think it's better, and then sometimes those are the popular ones. Okay then. But one with that shit of the two I wrote today was actually kind of stupid, but just so much fun. Because the prompt was breathless wonder, and a few lines just popped in my head, and I just had to write them. So I wanted to read both of them to you. The first one, I find really good. Man, I wish I had some water, but I already drunk all it. Not like all the water we have, just all my water bottle we've got here. I have to go all the way to the kitchen. Okay, so I was just about to start reading, but that might be awkward. So this is a poem. You know what? That line right there was probably more awkward than if I just started reading it. Okay, just gonna start. The prompt was for Madverse was um full moon and empty arms. I really need some water. Here goes. I remember the night we fell in love after falling in each other's arms. The wheat field was our ballroom, the full moon our chandelier. This night feels so much like that one, and yet it's not like it at all. Because all I have this night is a full moon and empty arms. All I have this time is a broken heart. I love it. I just feel like it's so I've written for one of my poems, which tend to feel a bit thrown together. And this one just feels like it's a little more thought out or something to me. I don't know. And the other one, I already told you the prompt, it was Written River. It was a night of shocked splendor. It was a night of breathless wonder. Until I passed out from lack of air. I couldn't help it. I just love the surprise comedy ending, even though it probably messed it up. Sometimes it's good to just not take your writing seriously, or any work you do. Just occasionally not take it seriously. I guess that's what the character chat room's for too. So, which do you like better of those two poems? Which do you think had the better concept? I'm pretty much tell which one was written better, but it doesn't necessarily mean it was the better one, the one you like better. So just, I guess, kind of vote on them in the comments. What I'm gonna do after when wins, if one does, I don't know. I'm just curious. Curiosity, it makes you ask random questions to your viewers. So that's all I've written today. I kind of feel like I'm slacking off for my characters and my stories. It's not slacking off if the stories aren't what you're supposed to be writing right now. Slacking off would be writing about them instead of working on my inspirational poetry, or instead of reading the book about songwriting. It's like a writing course, and I've said that 100 times. But still, I'm starting to really miss the guys. All 500 of them. Having that many people live in your head can drive you crazy. That's enough of that. So maybe I'll break character chat room or something before I go to bed. I'm starting to feel more awake. Yay. I have no idea what I'm going to do now. Now I'm probably too awake to go to sleep, but I don't know what I'm going to do. So maybe YouTube or just try to write something. This has gone on for too long. This is Peace, Love, Pink, signing out.